performance here in Game 2 to carry his team to the victory. And speaking of which, it looks like we're
on and deft, you would imagine, but you hit your timings, black cleavers, and play the room. But a lot of different slows, so GOP, Zonias, Twin Shadows, these could all be items.
insane. I mean, really nice stat to bring up as well. It really does highlight just how much Deft has carried in a way and built the team around him and got that confidence going. Speaking of which, the top lane we were looking for, the knock-up into the double knock-up, the knock back there from Jace, not nearly enough.
Because, so maybe don't want to have the redundancy there as KingZone turn onto the Infernal Drake, the first spawn of the game, and with their priority against a Karma lane, they take it as, alright, what's happening here?
Well, Rascal was running down, and he kind of got caught out by Tarzan with the red buff, flashes into that one. No flash on Rascal as he used it earlier.
5v5 wise, we know this champion outscales, and he always has his stock picks as Cuz gets super aggressive here of the late game extra items.
Spike goes the way of Tarzan as okay, ult is not going to actually get down, but Rascal trying to force this one pawn. Coming on in with the TP, but they really were pushing this too hard. Here comes Chovy trying to get over the wall. Where is the angle of escape for KingZone? It doesn't look like it exists. Ignite goes down on a Tarzan, but it's not gonna kill him. Doesn't look like here. Pawn under the turret, one more auto will do it. He's gonna go down, and Rascal as well.
KingZone with the Ornn, even though they gave over those 3 kills to Griffin, they got quite a lot. Here we go.
Nice knockback to deny that one, but everybody's getting up in the top side, 3-on-1. You can see Tarzan
hitting each other because these are big shifts in what the recent meta has been in terms of these two champions that have been played so many times.
And the knockup comes in into the taunt. There's
Siver in this spot. We already talked about how that's different from expectation. Remember that with no engaged support, that's Karma to poke around as Tarzan tries to contest vision, and we already mentioned that's tricky for Griffin. They need to take a lot of risks to do so. The only person to dive Lucian and stop a short-range AD carry from doing damage is a Morgana. Black Shield stopping Lissandra. There's no one else to go backline. That means Lucian should be free hitting. And speaking of free hitting, they're onto this Baron. It's at 7,000.
Already at half, and now Griffin know about it, but Tarzan is in range. Is going to be able to get him, but no! Spike to Ornn goes the way of KingZone. Now they're looking for the engagement. Viper goes down to the Ornn horn. See you later, he says, and in comes Cuz. Gonna be able to assassinate Tarzan on the backside as 3 kills and maybe even more are gonna go the way of KingZone after the Baron. The flash on in and the double kill from Alessandra. She usually gets at least 1 win. This knockup goes on to Lehens, but take a look at Toby on the backside. They are gonna catch her going on in there. The knockup comes in and just barely is able to get that ultimate off. Isn't gonna matter though. So many stasis effects. Keep her alive, but the knockup there was perfect from Rascal, and now everybody's getting into the pit as Deft is full health, and it looks like this should be KingZone pushing on for their victory 2-0 against Griffin.
And Valdez, it's not about Griffin, it's all about KingZone. KingZone have just smashed Griffin, and it didn't matter who was on the enemy team with a performance like this. They're looking for the close here. With enough members, they should be able to do it.
They just want more kills. They don't care about the Nexus. They'll take it out eventually, but going in for the dive even here is Steph thinking about it, just dancing around, even a celebration towards the end. 2-0, and it was quite clean from the side of KingZone, who looked really